Okay, out here at Pelican Cove now. Goal is to show you guys where I get my best barite pieces, and a small little zone that seems to be producing a lot of really solid, really good color, really thick and heavy barite. I believe it's right up there. Oh wait, right there. I should say though that there's an area that's closed due to falling rocks, and that happens to be the exact area that I intend to go down to. I'm not sure if those two things are related or not. I'm sure there's a lot of clear, pretty well clustered barite out here and over here, but in my opinion not as good as some of the stuff that I've found here in this zone, just kind of past this basalt line. Now at the same time, I could be wrong about which area is actually closed. It could actually be farther around this bend where it's actually closed, so we'll see. But normally, wow, there's lots of birds out this time. Normally I go past this black basalt here, but it's now white from guano. So step one, you head down Satan's Switchback here. I'm gonna try and just beeline it to the source, show you where I found my best pieces, and then shout out to Cavuto, one of my parkour friends. Came and showed him this zone, and he came and did some exploring along the cliff line and found a huge deposit of this stuff that I'm pretty sure my best pieces kind of tumbled down from. So I didn't actually find my best pieces at this zone, but it's definitely worth going through. I made it down here to the bottom. Incredible view. Huge kelp forest out there. Lots of interesting rocks out here. Try not to get too wrapped up in anything. I'd say before this mound here. So this is kind of where you'd like to start looking. Everywhere else doesn't really have anything that's developed well enough. So I've never really shown any live poles or any examples of how I find my best material out here. This is like a little piece of poo-poo, but honestly it's pretty beautiful. It's on the matrix, pretty sweet. And this sidewall here all along the way is constantly changing, so keep your eye out. You never know. If anything, I would be looking just on this brief rock ridge line, and then mainly over here as I walk up, just to see if anything happens to be sticking out of these walls. Ironically, some of the best stuff that I've ever found was not up at the cliffs. I found some great stuff there, and there is amazing things in there, but it's so difficult to maneuver. It's very hard to move around up there. It's very easy to slip down. Gigantic piece of barite, oh my god. Oh wait, never mind. This little matrix scrap here. Big pieces though. Oh, is this another one? Nope. You never know, sometimes a big old flower or a big cluster or a big boulder will roll down from the top. That's kind of why they close this area off. Again, I don't advise anybody to come out here and do this because there are landslides frequently enough out here to say something about it. As you can see, this guy just came out pretty fresh. Oh shit, he's like wedged in there. Ugh. Big old boulder piece. Completely broken and destroyed though. Not worth taking. Again, you can see as we get closer to that top hill, better material starts to show up more often. Wow, right on the ground here, big old piece of selenite. Not bad actually. Big and gold. Huh. One of these boulders over here, we picked off some barite out from underneath. I found some pretty exceptional things that seem to like almost leak through here and then get filtered, kind of fall through underneath those boulders. Kind of have to crawl in there, smell that cat piss, see if I can find any sort of piece of barite to show you guys. See, that boulder looks like he's just ready to go at any moment. Full crack around and underneath. See a possible pocket there that somebody dug in. Just fell through maybe an animal. Getting near the basalt here. Right underneath this big slide area. Following everything through. And every once in a while you'll see something caked. See this guy? Oh man. Not that bad. See, in my early days I would have taken this, brought it home and washed it, but it's probably got some pretty good points down in there. See a little bit of facing here. But I can tell by the weight and by the look, there's not a lot of it. This barite stuff is super, super heavy for how fragile it is. It's kind of strange. And really what you want to do is play with the sun and try to get things to kind of sparkle and shine. And that's what your tell is going to be. The more you find, your eyes will start to warm up to the general shape and you'll be able to spot things faster and faster. Oh wow, that is very fresh. That's very new. Not a bad example here. Ooh. Thicker, better colored material. This guy's super broken up, unfortunately, but you can see he's still got a little bit of face. And so Atlanta has found a really nice rose in this area here, right before these rocks and right as these boulders start. So our deposit is somewhere out here to the left. I think sometimes things roll down here or the entire kind of source strikes across here. I'm not quite sure. Again, it's really hard to follow that cliff line, and it's also really dumb to follow that cliff line because you just never know when a whole boulder wall can fall through, and they do quite often, uncomfortably often. We're getting there though. I keep getting stuck in the piles, stuck sifting. Big guy. Oh, beautiful. Big blade. Very nice. Oh yeah. Very nice shapes. Good color. Very nice. Alright, again, just right here, next to these big black basalt rocks. I'm gonna try and cut in not this path here, but this one to get over here to the top cliffside. Let's hope today is not a landslide day, because again, you should not be going up here. It's very dangerous. I think technically not legal, but yeah. Up on top of this basalt. Ooh-wee. Sure if the tide is coming in or not, but I need to hurry anyways. Try and go off to the left here. Fuck. Lots of cactuses, super easy to slip. It's kind of the easiest trail. There used to be a spot over there at that honey hole, but it's all overgrown. It's not worth really cutting through. I'm not trying to do that, so Started to use this natural path here and then cutting off to the left. Alright, well, if you somehow, for some fucking reason, decide to come up through this ridiculous trail, I'll give you some tips. Plot your path as slowly as you can because there are fields, miniature little clusters of cactuses. There are these gnarly spiders, huge wolf spiders everywhere. Maybe it's just the season that I'm going right now. It's like beginning of summer, so it explains the spider thing. But we are encroaching on the spot. You can tell by that big hole there. These boulders that could fall on me any second. Yeah, it's a fun spot to be. I'll try and poke around here as much as I can, because this is where you find the nice thick stuff. Yep. Good shape, good color, good hardness. This guy. I'll leave that for somebody. Fuck. Well, after a treacherous climb up and around the cliffs, and I moved that much over, I've arrived at the spot. Oh, Jesus. And of course, oh! I'm slipping, and there are nice large clusters. This one I believe I left the last time I was up here. Probably the same with this guy. Could be a keeper though. We'll see. If I don't find anything better, I'll come back and snag them. That was a bitch of a climb. I really don't recommend doing that. It's pretty dangerous. Slipped a few times. I'm also not dressed right for the occasion, but that's alright. We made it here. I wonder where any of this gigantic stuff is coming from. But we'll see. If you find yourself up in this little divot, you're going to want to look in these, oh snap, little gravel pits here. Watch out where you're stepping, because you could just destroy a beautiful piece like I think I just did. Might be worth a little scrapey action. It's not uncommon for there to be gigantic pieces here. Oh wow. Really nice blade right there. That is a superb piece. Okay. I'm going to show you why I even think this ridiculous, treacherous hike is worth it. Find this piece again. Where did it go? Is it up here? Oh god. Oh no. It's like glowing in the, oh god, I almost stepped on it. Oh, it's right there. Oh, beauty. Oh, what a beast. That's why we're here. That is a very nice specimen right there, if I've ever seen one. Gonna do my ticket to go home. Try and do a catch and release so I don't end up getting every single good piece. Hee. Oh yeah. Golden Barite. Here at Pelican Cove, hanging out with the pelicans. was just on my way out, and then I stumbled across this big beauty. Oh my goodness. And then not far behind, this even bigger beauty. Good Lord. It's a lot of the backside of it. I think most of the front is broken off. Yeah, but it's still a cool piece, and I'm gonna take it. I think that's gonna end this installment. I gotta get back to the car. It's getting hot.